Ay, well, 10th time charm, I guess. I hate this stupid chainsaw so much. Oh, not the lag. The lag makes it worse. Okay. Alright, fine, we'll take it slow, I guess. Wait. Wait. Ah! I think it's all the tabs. Move that. Get rid of that. Okay. Fine. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Fix that. I don't know how that is, but whatever. Bada bing, bada boom. Why is it still lagging? Yeah, mark the control time, right? If this is your doing, I'm gonna be furious with you. I'm going at it for the past 40 minutes. I hate how slow this is. Both my laptop and the chainsaw. I loathe it with a very fury burning passion. Mario. Why is it lagging? It's just not recording, so... I don't even know what that is. Whatever. Hold on. Yeah, move. Maybe this'll help. I don't play him that much anyway. Boop. Oh, wait. I can't move him? Oh. That works too. Oh. Okay, that was easy. Alright. Alright. I don't think that's gonna change anything, but whatever. It's running smoothly, fine. I don't know why it's doing this. Yep. Yeah, wow. Totally didn't see that coming. Oh. Wonder where that came from. Why is it so slow? I could reset it, but I don't know if that's gonna do. Yeah, I guess I could. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. Okay. And it's still kind of laggy. Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to change anything. Press A. Oh, it got even worse. Oh my word. Why did the slowness got worse? But why? No! No. Yes! 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 Mario! 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 Go! Go! No! Mario, I swear if you... No! Go! No! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Wait, where did Reba go? Mario. Mario! Oh! Okay, okay. No, no, don't risk it. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is so rigged. Why? And it got worse again. Well, I mean, maybe I could use this as an advantage somehow? Mario, I pressed Z. Mario? Mario! Why are you so slow? Mario! Stop! Hey, I'm marking on control time or whatever, right? If this is your doing, I will be furious. Oh, look at his little sprite. Mar. Okay. It's gonna go right there. Down! Mario! Ah! Mario! 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 I pressed A! Go! I can't! No, 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 no! Why is it getting... Oh, that makes sense, but like... I'm gonna cry, this is so stupid! Ugh. I've been stuck here for the past hour. Oh. Mario, I pressed Z. Thank you. I've never seen it this bad. Well, I did a minute ago, but still. This chainsaw sucks my butt. Mario, 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 no, other way. Yeah, no. No, he's still there. Mario, no. Ah, he wasn't even that close to me. When did... He wasn't even that close to me, bro. How the heck is that supposed to work? Mm. Go, 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 go. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, is that? Oh! Ah! Ah! Mario! No! Now's not the time to be slow as molasses! Wait, wait, wait. Reba, 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 wait, wait, wait! Reba! Reba, no! Reba! Yeah, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, that's fine, that's totally fine, because that's super, super fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's super duper fine. Yep, that's super duper fine, that's fine, that's good, that's nothing we need to worry about, that's good. Yeah, we're good, that's good, that's good, that's great. You know, we weren't that close to the door anyway, it was like an inch, it's not that bad, we can do it again, yeah. That's fine. That's totally good. That's great.